I am here to share you some important findings that I find through the credit default case. For these things, I mainly divide the three parts: data cleaning, data visualization, and as well as the machine learning to clear the things I find. In terms of data cleaning, we found out that for these data sets, here's a quite a lot of null values. Apart from that, there's also some abnormal negative outliers. So we do need to use like dropping a function in for the age attribute. We use like the age greater or equal to 0 to subtract these negative outliers. When it comes to the data visualization, I found out that the income and the age attribute are evenly distributed for the amount of the loan. Once the amount of loan increase, the amount of the cases decrease. And for the default, the proportion of the default is relatively lower compared to the non-default cases. So to get the model training, this is why we do need to use the mode to get the equal amount between of these two. Let's look at the right side, the heat map. We found out there's mainly two important positive correlation, like the loan and income, the loan and default. For the negative correlation, the most significant one is the default between the age, right? So this is the thing that I think the staffs in bank do need to consider. For the machine learning, the accuracy for the logistic regression is like roughly 0.74. In the decision tree, it is 0.88. Random forest gives us roughly generate the same 0.89. Random boosting is 0.88 as well. The neural work keeps the generate the same. It's like 0.875. So in this case, I highly recommend the manager to use like the random forest, the random boosting, this kind of advanced model to make the prediction and to handle to evaluate the credit default risk. Apart from this, the important thing that I find during the machine learning is once I do the normalization before the mode, the accuracy grew up to roughly nearly 100%. I think this is the thing that the analytics do need to consider, because normalization before the mode can give us a better training of the data set for the model. So and the test set is remain the same. So I'm wondering, yeah, we could do the normalization before the mode to get the more optimal model for the bank. And for this model, I think it could be quite helpful for the bank, mainly from the 4 parts, like decision-making efficiency, because it need to be concerned just by the staff, and there's no, and for this model can give the more objective decisions than the human being. And the third is the risk management efficiency. Sometimes if just using the human staff to handle these cases, it do need to take like roughly a month to handle these things. But using the machine learning model, the time could be reduced to like a week or just minutes, right? And the third thing is to like prevent the fraud prevention as well, and enhancement, and in the end to enhancement of the customer experience, because the waiting time reduced, right? And finally to give the bank more competition in this industry and even earn the more profit. So that's all the findings that I have during this case study. So thank you for your listening. Appreciate it.